most trainers are training their athletes too hard, not giving appropriate rest breaks, and they're just kind of gassing them all the time. And there seems to have built up this belief throughout trainers themselves, some of them, but mostly parents and players, that in order to get a good workout, you have to be extremely tired by the end of it, when this isn't always the case. Your program is designed around your schedule, around your games, your practices, your upcoming events, so that the players aren't constantly being begged throughout the entire off-season while they're doing all this other stuff and trying to perform at their highest levels. So it's important that it's customized in a way that there are times when the load and the volume are lighter, and it allows these kids and athletes to recover, so that by the time the season comes and tryouts are there too, they are peaking in their performance and they're not just going to be completely burnt out and overtrained. I knew a guy back from home, and he was an amazing hockey player, did really well in the WHL, was drafted into the NHL, a late round pick, but still drafted. After that, he trained. The trainer basically just bulked him up too much, turned him into a bit more of a football player than a hockey player. This resulted in the next season being much worse. He was much less mobile on the ice, much slower, was able to hit harder, but that necessarily didn't do him any good, and his career kind of tapered off from there. Well, for the client, they're first of all just not getting the attention that they're paying for, because they're paying for that service. It also can put them at an increased risk of injury as well, because no one's watching them, especially if they're doing something that's new to them. They definitely need that supervision. It's not quite the personal touch anymore once you get up to groups that are just too big.